1978. The Chelsea Hotel in New York City. Room 100 became the scene of a grim discovery. Nancy Spungen, girlfriend of Sex Pistols bassist Sid Vicious, was found dead. She had a single stab wound to her abdomen. Sid Vicious was found in the room, reportedly in a drug-induced haze. He was immediately arrested and charged with Nancy's murder. Their relationship was notoriously volatile. A whirlwind of addiction, violence, and codependency played out in the public eye. Many saw their bond as a destructive force from the start. Sid initially confessed, but later recanted, claiming he had no memory of the event. The knife belonged to him, adding a dark layer to the mystery. Was it a lover's quarrel gone fatally wrong? Or was someone else involved in the chaotic environment of the hotel that night? Before the case could go to trial, Sid Vicious died of a heroin overdose in February 1979. He was just 21 years old. His death closed the legal case, but left the truth of Nancy Spungen's final moments forever shrouded in uncertainty and tragedy. The punk rock world was left to grapple with a dark, unresolved ending. Subscribe for more. 1994. Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ronald Goldman were found brutally murdered outside her condominium in Los Angeles. The scene was horrific, immediately launching a major police investigation. Suspicion quickly fell upon Nicole's ex-husband, former NFL star and actor O.J. Simpson. After failing to surrender as planned, Simpson became the subject of a nationally televised low-speed pursuit in his white Ford Bronco. He was arrested days later. Simpson was charged with both murders. The subsequent criminal trial, lasting over 8 months, became a global media phenomenon, dubbed the trial of the century. Key evidence included blood samples, a glove found at Simpson's estate, and conflicting witness testimonies. The defense team, often called the Dream Team, challenged the prosecution's evidence, alleging police misconduct and evidence mishandling. Their famous line, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit," regarding the glove, resonated with the jury. On October 3, 1995, O.J. Simpson was acquitted of the criminal charges. The verdict was met with widespread and polarized reactions across the country. Though acquitted criminally, Simpson was later found liable for the deaths in a 1997 civil trial.
The city held its breath. A series of brutal acts had left a trail of fear, but no clear path to the perpetrator. The silence from the killer was as terrifying as the crimes themselves. Authorities searched for clues, for any sign that could lead them to the truth. The case seemed cold, the motive unknown. The killer, a ghost in the night. Then, the messages started. Delivered without warning, they were not pleas or confessions, but something far more sinister. They were communications directly from the killer. Sent to the police, these letters were filled with cryptic language and bizarre symbols. They weren't just claiming responsibility, they were mocking the investigation. Each letter contained intricate cryptograms, complex puzzles designed to be deciphered. The killer wasn't hiding, they were engaging, daring the police to understand their twisted logic. These weren't random ramblings. They were calculated, intelligent, and deeply disturbing. Every symbol, every phrase, felt like a personal insult to the detectives on the case. The messages transformed the investigation. It was no longer just a hunt, it was a battle of wits. The killer was setting the rules, using codes as their weapon. Solving the crimes now meant breaking the killer's code. It was a race against time, against a mind that reveled in its own dark brilliance, leaving a trail of fear and cryptic challenges.
In December 19, Chicago was a city preparing for the holidays, but a chilling event would soon cast a long shadow. Barbara and Patricia Grimes, aged 15 and 13, left their home on the city's southwest side. They were heading to a local movie theater to see a film. They told their mother they would be home by midnight. They never returned. Their disappearance triggered an immediate and widespread search. Police, family, and volunteers scoured the neighborhood and surrounding areas. The case quickly captured national attention. Fear spread through the community, especially among parents. Tips poured in, but none led to the girls' whereabouts. The initial hope of a simple runaway case faded. Weeks later, in January 98, the search ended tragically. Their bodies were discovered in a rural ditch southwest of the city. The discovery confirmed the worst fears. It transformed the missing persons case into a murder investigation. Investigators worked tirelessly, pursuing various leads and questioning numerous individuals. The case proved complex and frustrating. Despite extensive efforts and multiple potential suspects over the years, no one was ever charged with the murders. The motive and perpetrator remain unknown. The deaths of Barbara and Patricia Grimes stand as one of Chicago's most enduring unsolved mysteries. Their story remains a somber reminder of a community's loss and a crime that has never found justice.